Hello everyone. Welcome to this webinar on location, batch and cost in Orderhive and how to use Picklists functionality. I welcome you all for this webinar and I am joined by Shikha who would be answering your queries on chat while I present them. This functionality has helped Steve Borden save 16% of order fulfillment cost, and here we are going to explain you the methods of setting this up and using it to the utmost efficiency. So let us quickly start with steps to create location, batch, cost and pick list in Orderhive. Now we all know to manage your inventory means knowing all of what, when and where of it. Orderhive makes it simple with the feature of adding location, batch and cost details to every piece of your inventory. The first step to start managing location, batch and cost in Orderhive has to be the entire process of adding these details to your inventory. Let us start with locations. Inventory movement happens at various stages within a warehouse, starting from picking, packing, shipping to receiving and transfers. And with Orderhive, you can manage and track your inventory movement efficiently across multiple warehouses, all on a single platform. So to create locations, first you have to go to Settings from the main menu. And then click on Warehouses. Then select and open any warehouse for which you would like to set up locations. You can see an option of stock locations at the top. Click on it and start adding locations one by simply clicking on the plus button. Add location name, description and store the location as pickable or non-pickable. If a location is not supposed to be directly used for shipping orders, you can turn off the pickable toggle button. Well, you can also create or add locations in bulk by using import features at the bottom and save yourself a lot of time. Simply click on import and from the pop-up, download the template, which is an Excel sheet to be used to upload locations in bulk. Open the sheet and you can see three columns to be filled. First is bin, second is the description, and the third is for pickable or non-pickable option. Fill in all the locations. To opt for pickable location, you need to write true, and for non-pickable location, write false. Once filled, go to the import window again, browse the updated Excel file and then click on import. Once the import is successfully done, you will receive a notification and imported locations will be updated on the uploaded warehouse. To barcode your entire warehouse with uploaded locations, please follow these steps. First, click on Barcode. You can see the specifications of barcodes in terms of paper size, label size and format and simply generate them. You will receive a notification once the barcodes are ready. Now, I will cover the entire process of adding a batch in Orderhive. Generally, a batch is used to managing the inventory of perishable products with expiry, FIFO, LIFO, etc. To create product batches, first you have to go to Settings and then click on Products. Scrolling down, you will see an option of Batch. Click on the plus button and you will see an option to add batch. You can fill batch number details and even mention their expiry dates if you wish to. You can identify all the expired batches via reports provided in the Orderhive. In case you don't want to manage products in the batch, you can simply turn off the toggle button and close the batch. On the other hand, if you want to allow receiving products in a closed batch, you can simply turn on the toggle button. As we have talked through on adding locations, batch and costs, now I would like to define those locations, batch and costs at the product level. First, go to the products. Click on product or simply click on hand stock. For every warehouse, you will see the plus button. On clicking the plus button, we can start defining location, batch and costs at product level. Let's just select any location that have been added before, or you can create location option from here. Assign any predefined batch or create a new one. For any batch created from the product level, won't have the ability to mention expiry dates. Now let's add cost and then stock on hand. You can view detailed history of stock level changes. What is the location, batch and cost of adding or subtracting inventory, etc. over here. One very important thing that you need to take care of is one location can be used to store multiple products and one batch can be used for multiple products. Now let us look on how to create purchase orders using location, batch and cost. Storing your inventory in correct location, batch or cost wise starts from purchase orders. Orderhive provides flawless and simplistic option to stock, take products in your warehouse and arrange them to their location, batch and cost. Let me run through the entire process from creating a purchase order until it's been received and systematically stored under your desired location, batch or cost. First, let us click on purchases and create a new purchase order. Let's fill up all the required details to raise a purchase order like supplier, warehouse, products, which can be added by search or scanning them via barcode. Now click on Raise. Once we have received the invoice and are about to receive products from supplier, let us select the purchase order we have added. Click on Receive and start receiving items in your preferred location, batch, and alter the cost if there are any changes. The entire purchase can also be split between two locations and batch. Let us select another purchase order and click on Receive. Decrease the count under Receive Quantity. Assign your preferred location, batch and cost to it and click on Receive More. Assign your preferred location, batch or cost to it again. Here you can either select different location, batch or cost options or keep it same as well. On successful receiving of these purchase order, received quantities will be updated on selected location, batch and cost. Now let's have a look at how to process orders using location, batch and cost. Orderhive allows you to manage your warehouse location, batch and costs while processing the order. It is very simple, just as we are processing a normal order. Let me help you run through the entire process. Let us start by placing a fresh order. Go to Orders and create a new order. Fill all the required details of orders like customers, products, etc. And once you have the order ready, let us confirm it. Once the order is confirmed, next step is to ship an order. So let us select the order we have added and click on Ship. Once you click Next to further process the order, you will see a detailed backup of combination of location, batch and cost. Select any of the preferred combination and process the order for fulfilling. Now let us quickly move on to how to receive returns with location, batch and cost. To create returns in Orderhive, please follow these steps. First, go to the Returns tab and click on New Return. Search the order for which you want to create a return. You can use the order ID or the customer name to search for the order. Select the order to proceed further. Returns can be created only for shipped and completed orders. As you click on the order detail page will open and you will be able to change ship to warehouse, quantities to be returned, automatically refund and send replacement options. Click Next and go to Deliver Return tab and then press Done. Confirm the return and then click on Process to receive the returned items. Select the location, batch and the cost of the products that are being returned to the warehouse. Once you have selected all these required fields from the drop-down menu, click on Done. Your return will be processed to the location and the batch of the warehouse that you have selected with a specified cost. Now let's take a look at creating stock transfer from one warehouse to another. Go to the Transfers tab and create New Transfer. Select Transfer From and Destination. Add items for transfer. Click Done. And click on Ship. After clicking on Ship, you will have entire list of location of that item for that warehouse. You can select any preferred combination of location, batch and costs. Once it is shipped, you will be redirected to the receiving page. Click on Receive, select your preferred combination of location, batch and cost and click Done. Now let us move to this item on how to check location-based reports. So there are two types of location-based reports. One is Inventory Location Report and the second one is Inventory Summary Report. First, go to Reports in the main menu. Select Inventory by Location Report and here you can see all products with their location, batch and cost details. You can use various filters to segregate your data. You can also export this report by clicking the Export button. You can also create custom reports by selecting appropriate parameters. Similarly, you can check the details of inventory, location, batch, and cost in the inventory summary report. Now let us start looking at the second aspect of this webinar, the pick list. A survey conducted by us over 100 sellers showed us that they believe picking and packing is the most labor-intensive and costly activity for warehouses. Efficient picking and packing process can ease up the warehouse operations and in turn also provide some space for quickly shipping orders. Let us start by thinking you have 100 orders to process in a day and you have one warehouse guy to do the picking. He starts from the front desk, goes and picks up the first order, reaches back to the front desk, notes down the second product, remembers what the second product is kept, and then come back on the front desk with it. This wastes a lot of time. Even if you have evolved a system of noting them down on a piece of paper, you would not be able to create an accurate path for all the orders, such that the minimum time is spent in these mundane tasks. Imagine having to process hundreds of orders every day, which I'm sure many of you must be doing. This is exactly where Picklists could be your savior and will save your time and energy and make the process efficient, thus resulting in an increase in the supply chain productivity. A pick list is basically a document containing a list of all the goods to be picked up along with their exact location. Pick lists are made from confirmed orders and the picking is sorted in such a way that the person responsible for picking has to put minimum effort in movement. Only inventory that is allocated to order is printed on a pick list. So now let us see how can pick lists be created in Orderhive. First you go to Orders, then select the orders from the To Ship section and click on the Create Pick List button. Adjust the number of items for which you wish to create the pick list. You can add or remove certain products if you wish to. You will get three options, that is to save, confirm, and cancel. Clicking on Save will save the pick list as a draft which can be edited later for adjusting the quantities or adding or removing products as you go along. Clicking on Confirm will create the pick list which will then be uneditable. The Cancel button will abort the pick list creation process which can be started again later at your own convenience. After creating the pick list, you can view them by clicking on the Pick List button. You will be able to see a list of all the pick lists that have been created up until now. Select the warehouse from the drop-down for which you wish to view the pick list. You will be able to see the pick list date, pick list number, and the order IDs for which the particular pick list has been created. The pick lists that were saved earlier and not confirmed can be edited from here and then confirmed. And the confirmed pick list can be printed, downloaded, or deleted from here as well. Orderhive provides 3 predefined formats in which pick lists can be created. It is also possible to create your own custom pick list format, of course. Go to Settings and then go to Orders. Scroll down to the pick list template section. Here you will see there will be 3 predefined templates: pick list by SKU, pick list by order, and pick list by location. Let us look at pick list by SKU. Pick list by SKU will list all the products SKU wise that are involved in the order for which the pick list is being generated. These SKUs will be sorted alphabetically and will state details like the location at which it is kept in the warehouse along with the quantities to be picked, the batch and the cost with which the product is associated. This will help you categorize which all products need to be picked from the warehouse so that you will know exactly how many quantities of each product to pick. The second type is the pick list by order, which will list all the products order-wise. It will display every order and the products involved in every order separately. These products will be displayed with details like the location, batch, and cost. For companies that process big orders, it is important to pick up all items placed in order together in one go. Picklist by order will bifurcate these products based on the orders so that order-wise items can be picked from the warehouse. The third type is the pick list by location, which will enlist the products based on the locations at which the product are stored in the warehouse. Different locations will be sorted alphabetically. This is best suited for businesses that ship a high volume of multiple item orders. This will tell your warehouse workers exactly where all to go. Going to a particular location will ensure that all the items from that particular location are picked up in one go. Now it is important to understand that any format of pick list can be used depending upon your requirements. These pick lists will help you do timely delivery of orders, speed up the picking and packing process. It also eliminates the chances of picking incorrect products from the warehouse, and your warehouse workers know exactly what to pick and how much to pick. This will in turn result in proper management of warehouse resources, along with standard pick list formats. Orderhive also provides the ability to customize the pick list according to your specific business requirements. You can share with us your requirements and can hire a developer to build the custom pick list.